We just wanted to introduce ourselves. We got Steve the manager and Tony the owner. I'm Troy the salesman. What we have here, ladies and gentlemen, is a huge selection of bikes. We have 40 models right now on the floor. I'm going to be putting out a lot more videos. We're going to do a lot of comparison videos. We're going to look at the positive sides of all of these models. We have the Aventons, we have the Eunaraus, we have the Himiways, and we have the Phat-Egos. Now each bike has, kind of its own advantage of purchasing, so they all have something about them that all stands out. Each bike company offers variations in the styles of bike that they have. So not only do we have the top selling brands, the largest brands, but each one of those brands has variations within their brands. So we have the Aventon brand, we have the Himiway brand, we have the Phat-Ego brand, and the Eunarau brand. You're going to get a lot of step-through bicycles. There's folding bicycles. There's the majority of which are Class 2, so they're federally recognized as non-motorized vehicles. There are going to be a few bikes that are outside of that realm, at which point oftentimes my customers ask, well, am I going to need a license or something like that? And no, not necessarily. For instance, we have, along with our e-bikes, we have the larger e-bikes. Like this guy, this is 5,000 watts, and the one next to it is 12,000 watts. We're talking a 50 to 80 mile an hour range speed-wise between those two. So those would not be in the legal Class 2. So where would I ride this? Well, that's the kind of bike you would take up wherever you would take your dirt bike, your Kawasaki, your Honda, your Suzuki, whatever. Other than that, like I was saying, the majority of these bikes are all in the Class 2s. We have all kinds of different ones, from the fully integrated batteries, which are built into the frame entirely, to the semi-integrated batteries here. We've got cruiser bars, mountain bars, step-throughs, step-overs, fat tires, skinny tires, 20-inch wheels, 26-inch wheels, and my friends, I will tell you, we are, I believe, the only, don't quote me on that, but I think we're the only one that carries 24-inch fat tire bikes. We have those in both step-through and regular, cruiser bar and mountain bar. They're an awesome bike for, they're a mid-range size, so they got a lot of people that look at fat tire bikes and they oftentimes think, oh, those are motorcycle tires, they're huge, they're heavy. They're a little bit heavier of a bike just because they're bigger, but they're actually, the tires weigh next to nothing. They're not like a motorcycle tire. It's closer to a balloon. Not really, but they're not that heavy. So fat tires offer great stability even on the concrete, and then you can go on the beach and that kind of thing. Typically some of the skinnier tire bikes are going to be lighter, maybe get you higher mileage. The Himiway brand, they are long-range experts. The Phat-Ego brand bike is kind of right in between. It's a little more bike. It's not quite as, big here, where these are nice. The beautiful batteries kind of built into the thing. It's a little bit heavier typically, but you have, what I'm getting at is you have all the options. You have a lot of the weights are similar to each other. Then there are some that are clearly heavier. But if you like this kind of fully integrated battery, the Unaraus, the same thing. They've got a lot of fully integrated batteries and the capability of adding a second battery at any time. Himiway also has the fully integrated batteries. Like I was saying here on the Phat-Egos, they have the semi-integrated, so it is actually notched into the frame. It's just not completely covered like some of the other bikes. So each of these brands offers kind of a unique feature in and of itself. We've got torque sensors, cadence sensors, step throughs, step overs. There's, there's something for everybody here. The one thing that we have that we're able to offer that a lot of other bike companies and online bike companies are not available or able to offer is the service. We are very well known for our service. We do service, warranty, and maintenance work right here in this shop. So I have had a lot of customers come in here over the last few years that saw a bike online and said, you know what, I'm here to buy this bike. And then they get on it and they're like, oh, that's too big, or it's too small, or something about it just doesn't quite fit them perfectly. And looking around, they'll end up finding another bike that does, usually. So that's why service is so important, because if you don't have a place to take your bike, a lot of online bike companies will reimburse you, if you take it to a bike company to have it fixed. But a lot of bike companies, and I do mean a lot, most in the electric bike industry, will not work on someone else's brand. So while they will do that for you, good luck finding it in a lot of instances. There are a few out there, but in any case, we offer full service here. We are very well known for our service. So welcome to Phat-Ego, where we've got a showroom full of bikes, 40 models on display. Come on down and see us. Let's get you on a bike that fits you.